There are two buzzwords currently floating around in our society today that you might want to just completely avoid if you want to become a better man, husband, and father. Number one is, I'm just going to listen to my body. Number two is self-care. I'll tackle the self-care later on. I plan on slam dunking that one later. But I want to address this concept of I'm just going to listen to my body. The reason why you need to completely forget that idea is because you're currently in the situation you're in today because you listen to your body. Because you're attached to your emotions of like, well, you know, I kind of don't feel like eating this. I kind of don't feel like, you know, this is what the workout program says, but instead I'm going to do this, right? We're attached to our feelings. And I'm not telling you not to feel. What I'm telling you is you need to be aware, because I've been talking about this on the channel the last few episodes. Your brain is designed to keep you alive, keep you safe, avoid pain, and seek pleasure. It doesn't want to do the workout. It doesn't want to stop drinking, cut the junk food out so that way I can get my nutrition on point, so I can feel healthier, lose some weight, get the weight off my joints, and be more confident in myself. It doesn't want to do that. One of the key pieces in our bucketing system of our men's high performance coaching program is detaching from emotion. Again, this doesn't mean don't feel your emotions, because I think the world is in the position that it is today because men are detached from their emotions too far on one side. Right? I talked about this in a past episode. You know, men have two responses. We hide, and we have no response. Ultimately, we suppress the emotion. Ultimately, all that leads to projection, right? Projection of anger, rage, etc. So I'm not talking about that. So one of the key pieces is detaching from emotion. Okay, like here's a situation that you have. Here's a story that you're telling yourself. What evidence do we have that this is real? What evidence do we have that this story that you're telling yourself is based in reality? 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, it's a false belief. And it's that false belief that creates your problem, and it's that false belief that keeps you trapped in your problem, in your negative feedback loop. So what you need to do, if you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm just going to listen to my body, you need a strategic plan based on the numbers, detached from emotion, to protect yourself from yourself. That's why I'm not a believer in this auto-regulation strength training. That's another buzzword, auto-regulation. Does that work? Yeah, sure. I think it's good for a lot of people that are really in tune. Most people are not in tune with their body. In my opinion, one of the fundamental flaws with it is you rely on your feelings. Well, if I feel good today, I'll push harder. And I feel great today, so I'm going to push way harder than I should, and now I'm broken. So you see, this can go one of two ways. So you need a planned training protocol by the numbers to protect you from yourself. Here's what I got to do. Let me detach from the emotion, and let me just do this thing. Now, clearly, if it's causing you musculoskeletal pain, yeah, stop. But don't just listen to your body for the sake of listening to your body. When it comes to your eating and your nutrition, intuitive eating is crap. You don't need to be following that. You need to detach from the emotion and have a structured eating strategy. The reason why you may be carrying an extra 10 to 15, 20 pounds is because you've listened to your body and because you've intuitively ate. You ate what you felt like eating. And I'm telling you all this because these are all the mistakes I've made in my life. And I've come to realize that you can't rely on that. A lot of the times you just got to detach from the emotion. What do the numbers say? Let me focus on the numbers. Let me do that because that's controllable. That is based in reality. So if you're not seeing progress in your life, if you're reactive and being subject to the meaning that you're giving your thoughts, stop listening to your body, stop listening to your mind, detach from the emotion, get clear on, is this based in reality? If you're struggling with your strength training, you're not seeing progress, and you're following this auto-regulated approach, ditch that. You need something aligned to the numbers. If you're not seeing the weight loss or the fat loss that you've been chasing because you've been following an intuitive eating approach, ditch that. You need something aligned to the numbers. Only when you do those long enough, when you track and you plan your nutrition, you track and you plan your training, Only when you do that long enough can you become in tune with your body and then follow more of a relaxed approach. But most guys never make it there. And that's one of the key things that we lead the Men in the Better Man Blueprint through. We give them a very specific strategy so they can just detach themselves from the emotion and like, here's the plan, I'm just gonna follow this plan. So if you wanna see real progress in life, stop listening to your body. If this video helped you out, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more Busy Dad strength training tips. And if you need help and support on how to build out a real training strategy aligned to the numbers in your personal life, in your strength training, and your nutrition, we are completely revamping the Better Man Blueprint, and we are opening it up for enrollment. If you want to know about our system, where we help men build stronger, leaner, more capable bodies, become the strongest version of themselves, and get closer to God so they can better lead their family, click the link in the description section, apply to the academy. All the instructions are there, what will happen after that. Appreciate you watching. See you on the next one. Peace.